Hey guys, so this isn't technically my first video, even though it's like my first video on my YouTube channel, but I have done more in the past. It's just I was so busy that I just didn't have time to do it anymore, so I deleted my channel and deleted all my videos. But now I'm back, and for my first video, I decided I'm going to start up a back to school series. This is actually really early considering it's July 12th right now, and I don't start school until August 21st, and most of you are around that area, I think. But I figured I'd go ahead and start it. So this first video of this series is a freshman advice video. So this is also things that I would like to have changed during my freshman year, because to be honest, it was kind of tough. So, first things first, stay organized. That is probably the biggest advice tip that I have for any of you incoming 9th graders. My freshman year wasn't exactly as organized as I would have liked it to be. It was somewhat organized, but it was kind of hectic for me. I was in harder classes because I was in 2 honors classes and a CP class. And if you don't have CP at your school, it's just college preparatory. It's a little less than AP, which is advanced placement. So I had kind of bad teachers. They didn't really teach me anything. They just told me to do it and then didn't help. It was kind of really confusing. And it didn't help that it wasn't entirely organized, so what I would say is this is what I'm doing this year. I would have liked to do it more last year. I only did it towards the last few months of last semester, but my tip is to get a binder for each class and an extra binder even if you don't have a class. This year I'm going to be getting 5 classes. I'm going to be getting a class for chemistry, English, world history, math, and then theater. And I'm going to have 1 extra just for anything extra that I'm going to be using or doing, like if I want to take a note or get a friend's phone number, I would put it in there. Or if I wanted to, just if I were making doodles or something, or writing a poem or something that didn't have to do with English, I guess I'd put it in there. And just any extra stuff like that. So, yeah, there is a tip for you. Another tip I would have is to, this is going to seem a little harsh, but don't try to make everybody like you. It's not going to work out that way. This isn't High School Musical. This is not a Disney Channel show where somehow everything gets better in the end. It's not always like that, to be honest. High school kind of sucks, especially the upperclassmen, because chances are they kind of hate you just for being a freshman. You will make friends, though. I promise. Especially if you were going to my high school. We don't really have cliques, as I guess you would call it. There's no separate group, to be honest. There's you can tell who's who, but not really. Theater kids don't always hang out with just theater kids. Jocks don't always hang out with just jocks. Preppy popular kids don't always hang out with just preps. Nerds, yeah, believe it or not, nerds have friends other than nerds. It's really kind of hilarious how it works out. I don't really have a clique in my school at all. So yeah, there aren't cliques, but don't try to make friends with try to make friends, but don't take it too far. And basically, just don't throw yourself out there as much as you would like to. I kind of threw myself out there considering I had no friends when I started high school, and it kind of sucked at first because people were like, what is this weird freshman doing? She's not cool. She needs to just go. She doesn't even go here. Mean Girls reference, I'm sorry. Even though I went there. But yeah. My next tip is your grades count. From here on out, from the time you get your first grade, whether it be an assignment in English or a big test in math, it counts. It will go on your permanent record from here on out. Middle school didn't count as much. Elementary school definitely didn't count. High school counts. It is what will make or break your college career. My grades with my first year of high school sucked. If I had them right now, I think I would show you, but I don't feel like getting my laptop, and I'm using my phone. Because, yeah, I don't have a camera yet, which is what I'm hoping to get for my birthday, which is in less than 2 months, but off topic. Your grades do count. Honestly. They will go in your transcript, which will be when it's time to fill in college applications. They will be sent to them, and that'll basically make or break anything you do in or what you want to do in college. So, yeah. Try to stay on top of your game. If your classes are too hard, go see a counselor, and they will help you figure something out. They will either get you a tutor, hiccups, or they will, change your schedule so that you have easier classes, which is what I wish I'd done because my grades really did suck. I had maybe 1A at the end of my last semester. Yeah, I had 1A. Even my easiest class, which was photo, was a C because I had issues. I had major issues, oh my goodness. But yeah, stay on top of your game. The next one is don't be sick. Or don't be sick too much. For me, I don't like going to school, so I decided to fake being sick a lot. I ended up with like 20 absence. It's kind of a lot. I'm surprised I didn't go to truancy court. But don't pretend to be sick a lot because when you're in high school, you miss one day, you miss a lot. You miss so much. It's ridiculous how much someone can miss just by missing a day of school. It's kind of terrible, especially if you're in honors or AP classes. So yeah, just go to school, even if you don't want to. I know it's hard, but just do it. Unless you're like on your deathbed or just really sick or something, then you gotta go. Then you don't have to go. Sorry. Oops. The next tip is try not to get a bad reputation. If you're like Joan Jett, you don't give a crap about your bad reputation, then so be it. But, try not to do anything that will, make people not like you. I guess try to stay with the better crowd. Try not to go with all the alcohol and the weed and stuff. I have friends who regret picking up a joint or downing that glass of beer. I was going to say wine, but we're in high school. It's not the 1800s where we drink wine all the time. Or it's not London either. I don't know. Whatever. Just my friends who are like that regret it because they kind of got hooked to it, and it just kind of gives you a bad reputation because especially when you're either high or drunk, let's just say you're buzzed, there's stuff that you might not remember what you did, and you might not want to be around people who have seen you do what you've done when you're buzzed, and just because you might not know what you did. And yeah. Sorry, I was just at church camp, and we talked about this a lot, so it just kind of made me think. Sorry. Next tip. boys, okay, alright, sorry, that was kind of, okay, relationships aren't everything, honestly. Do not dwell over the fact that your crush may not like you, because it happens a lot. Believe me, it happens. Also, I'm pretty sure this is my last tip unless I can think of anything. Get involved. Get involved. When you're in high school, it's always really fun to do stuff when you're in high school. Like, you're in a club or a sport or something. I'd say do that because, it's not always fun being a loner. So you can make friends and not annoy people by getting into clubs and activities and stuff. My first day of high school, no, my second day of high school, they had an announcement about theater club, drama club, whatever you like to call it. And I had always been interested in theater. I can't speak today. I think I'm getting sick. If you can hear it in my voice isn't always as scratchy. But theater club, I had always been interested in it. And, so I'm just like, I'll try that. Best idea I've ever had, honestly. But yeah, get involved. Be in a sport. If you're a cheerleader, be on your cheer squad. If you are a football player, even though I'm pretty sure only girls are watching this, be on the football team. I was gonna say squad. Oops. If you play softball, do that. If you like to run, do track. There's probably a lot of stuff that you could do. There's only one thing that I'm upset about with my school. I don't think any school has it though, which is also upsetting, unless you're a charter school or something. They don't have archery. I recently got into archery and I'm pretty good at it, so I would like to be on an archery team, but they don't have archery, so. Oh, last tip. Have fun. Don't get involved in too much drama. Be with kids and friends and that type of stuff who aren't really all dramatic. I was involved in a lot of drama because, because of one girl who was probably the most dramatic person I know, and she wasn't even in theater. It was crazy. I was in so much drama last year. But yeah, don't try to be in the dramatic crowd. Like, not theater-wise, but I mean, don't try to get involved in all the drama, because it sucks. It sucks to be thinking that your friend hates you. It sucks to be thinking that you have no friends anymore. It sucks. Yeah. And one more thing, this isn't really a tip. If you guys are worried about being bullied, I think after 8th grade it dies down, because I have not seen anyone really get bullied at my school. Like, I see people get picked on and stuff like that. Maybe lasts a week. It's seriously so rare to see someone get bullied so much that they want nothing to do with themselves anymore. But yeah, I think bullying dies down a lot after middle school or junior high or whatever. But yeah, this pretty sure it's the end. If I keep going, I will keep talking, and I don't want to keep talking since I'm losing my voice. But if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask, because I'm happy to answer them. Honestly, I really am. I'm pretty sure this video was easy to make, considering I was just a freshman. I think I said that at the beginning. Yeah, I'm getting sick. But yeah, so this is the start to my back to school series. I'm hoping sometime next month, maybe later this month, I'll have a haul up, whether it be supplies or clothes or something like that. I don't know, but yeah. So any questions, you can type them down there. I have links in the down bar, which is also down there. except it's not down there, it's just like right there. I have links in the down bar, and you can message me. I don't know how to do that. I've never really messaged someone on YouTube. Oh, and my subscribe thingy is right here. Or is it here? It's one of these places. I don't know. But yeah, subscribe. And like, give it a thumbs up. Okay, thank you, and thank you for watching, and I will talk to you guys later in my next video, which I don't know what it will be.